Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Mississippi Braves. Hasil de la Cruz, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder, number 9.
Now here's the pitch.
Nimmo.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful in that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
In now, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, number 10.
As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. On a line, that's a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Now in the box, Robinson Cano, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
At the plate, Pete Alonso trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Grounded down the third baseline.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is line to left. Michel is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 2-0. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So coming to the plate, Alejandro Salazar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Alejandro Salazar sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. To the plate now, Braden Shoemake. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Braden Shoemake becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Standing in now, Shea Langoliers, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Behind 0-2 now. Davis trying to get there, but this one lands out of play into the visitors' dugout. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Line drive to left. Michelle is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jacob.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Ripped down the first base line. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. Turned on down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Hero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated with the first baseman. If he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Mets out in front, 5-0. So stepping in, C.J. Alexander, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Korebeast.
Now at the plate, Trey Harris. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Trey Harris becomes out number 2 this inning. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Mets are out on top, 5-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Philip Pfeiffer is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Hot shot down the line. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. And that's out number one. So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Two gone.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Wilson Ramos hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now back.
At the plate, Jacob deGrom.
DeGrom.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. The Mets lead it 7-0. Digging in, Sean Michel, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fouled away. deGrom has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
In now, Justin Dean. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Justin Dean becomes out number 2 this inning.
Philip Piper. Fans, don't forget, you can follow all things baseball with MLB at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball.
Stepping in now, Philip Pfeiffer. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And right into the shift. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. He swings and lines it to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Harris is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman.
So digging in now, Pete Alonso. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead this one 9-0. Digging in, Alejandro Salazar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Alejandro Salazar is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the mid.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets are out on top, 9-0. Nolan Kingham gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Fielded cleanly. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. First delivery to him on the way. In the air, out to right. Harris moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Ready once again, Brandon Nimmo. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, C.J. Alexander.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, first baseman.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one. Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go to distance if he keeps this up.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Fans, you'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off the regular ticket price. How can you beat that? For tickets, you can send us a telegram or simply visit any ballpark ticket window.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-2, full count. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sean Michel comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike three. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate now, Justin Dean, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Davis has got it, and he is in there. Number 54 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For your Mississippi Braves, number 54, A.J. Rapantino.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. A ball and a strike. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. And he's safe. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead it 10-1. Connor Johnstone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Cespedes gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the air out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score, the runner from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Stepping into the box, Braden Shoemake. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So now to the plate, Shea Langoliers. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
C.J. Alexander swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now back.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Wilson Ramos.
Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Jacob deGrom, lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is pulled into right. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Jason Creasy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jason Creasy.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, J.D. Davis, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Dean is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the 2nd time in the inning. Another home run. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes as this lead got even wider. Claudio Custodio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 24, Claudio Custodio.
Robinson Cano will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Robinson Cano.
Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Andres Gimenez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Dean is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Mets out in front, 17-1. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Castillo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Sean Michel.
Digging in, Sean Michel, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Looking to send him packing again. Down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Dean takes the turn at third. He wants it all.
Safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now here it comes.
Alejandro.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 17-3. Thomas Burrows comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
To the plate now, Jacob deGrom. Swing and a liner. Foul. Burrows, originally from the state of Alabama. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Nimmo rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw. Throw to third, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
Leading off for the play.
At the plate now, Braden Shoemake. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Davis grabs it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Shea Langoliers, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Shea Langoliers goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. C.J. Alexander is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So here's the cleanup hitter. Jeff McNeil will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard towards second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now batting, Pete Alonso, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today.
And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Mets are out on top, 20-3. Jeff McNeil takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Settling in now, Trey Harris, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Alonso is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Castillo.
Stepping up now, Ryan Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. This is popped up. Jimenez moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Sean Michelle is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
20-3 today. The Metropolitans host 30 hits. Jacob deGrom is credited with the win. Hasil de la Cruz struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.